I've got something that you don't know about me. Do you want to take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It is in regards to basketball.
You've won a basketball championship.
Close, but no cigar. I was captain of our 2012 basketball team at the Grammar, and I still don't know the rules.
What was it, a merit team?
No, but it brings me back to NBA kicking off this week.
It's back, brother.
It really feels like it never left.
Yeah, it's probably because they play more games than Joe Rogan's done podcasts.
Per year?
Yeah, per year.
No, well, we've got a very good offer from our very good friends, our best, our only friends over at Ned's, and that is similar to their NFL offer, that if your team is up by 12 points at halftime, they'll pay you out as a winner. Single bets only, max stake $250. Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. Okay,
How many likes? Let's break it down.
Hold the fucking phone, actually. Coming from someone who doesn't post a fucking single story unless it's on your close friends because for whatever reason you're fucking scared to post on your personal.
We used to hard launch this shit before your time, brother. Don't
Yeah,
you worry
well,
about
you
that.
don't anymore.
You don't share any
off.
of the nice stuff on your Facebook. You're a dog cunt, bro. I share all the shit on Facebook.
I don't have Facebook, though.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do,
Yeah, you
buddy.
do.
I don't have it.
Do you want me to pull it up and show the camera? Or?
Oh, I mean, I've got an account. I don't go on it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's
well,
the
you're not
same as me
committed.
on.
Yeah, well, you're not
You're going
committed.
to WA for 2 weeks.
Fucking Facebook's done, bro.
Shout out,
you
Bob.
still got a business to run, but
Yeah, no. Actually, I did go on there. Fuck, this is terrible. Went on there today.
Oh, what?
Facebook, yeah. And it was the first thing I saw because I hadn't been on in ages.
Did you hear that, Your Honour? No further arguments.
Yeah, in a court of law.
First reel I saw had 36 million fucking views on it. And I was like,
That's
whoa!
strong.
I was like, Facebook's still popping off.
You were like, that's strong.
No, I'm not that strong.
This is
okay.
kiddies compared to my Friday music reels.
Oh, whoa.
stories.
No, so, yeah, I just, forever, right, I'd always wanted to do, like, either a blog or a fucking playlist and just, like, I always wanted to be a selector. Like, that's why I got into DJing. That's why I just really liked...
Curator.
I loved fucking just listening to music and just going like, I think this is a song that people like they haven't heard of. I'm doing the hard work for them. And then they can listen to it and gain traction. Obviously, it's a lot of work. And it's just one of those little dreams, little pipe dream. And you're just like, oh, well, that's all too
What
much.
was your DJ name?
Alex Dillon. That was my DJ name.
Alex Dillon.
There's a bit of a story behind that. It was like I could never come up with a name for ages. And then Logan Gillen and Alex Weston used to send each other like all these SoundCloud songs.
remixes and
And then so like one day I was like, oh, fuck it. Because we couldn't
Nice.
really keep track of it with our conversation. So I was like, let's just make a joint SoundCloud merged of the three names. So Alex for Alex Weston, this ST for Stevens, and
yeah.
then Gillen, Alex Dillon.
We got
And
it.
we just like, okay.
It's all
Yeah, we
good.
just-
You're talking to the listeners here.
Yeah,
as
talking
well.
to
Oh,
the listeners
sorry.
here,
Gotta paint the
motherfucker.
picture.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
And just wanted to like repost on there and stuff so that like if any of us just wanted to like jump into the account and be like, what have the boys been liking this week? You could just go in there, check the likes, just press play on the homepage. And yeah, no, that was just a little thing. So that became my DJ name. And then, yeah, I don't know. I've just always been into like trying to show people tracks and I'm like, I fucking really think you'll like this.
Still get any big gigs, bro? Or
Had a few big gigs. Yeah. Yeah,
What-
fuck yeah.
What's big?
5,000 people.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
Where?
Yeah.
The Monto show.
No, fuck you can't. No, we actually like it was proper Project X
Ferris
shit. Like
wheel lineup.
this is before you fucking probably knew me. I've got some Snapchats like proper Project X shit.
Yeah.
We had this one party at 8 Mile Plains at an abandoned house. I didn't know it was abandoned at the time. We shut it down at like midnight.
Kick the cunts out of the house.
No, we were at the tennis court. There was a tennis court, and we set
Yeah.
up the stage at one end of the tennis court. Anyway, 12 o'clock comes around, boom, shut it down. Everyone's like trying to get away. This fucking kid tasered another kid.
Holy.
And then so like in Queensland, a taser is considered a live firearm, like on par with like someone's just been shot. So we didn't know this. We're packing up our gear. Fucking 8 cop cars come screaming around the corner.
Where's
We're like,
this house?
8 Mile Plains.
Is it still there now?
I don't know, maybe.
Let's go for a drive.
Yeah, anyway, So we're like, holy fuck, what the fuck's going on? There's kids in the house trashing it. And I'm like, I start wigging out because I'm like, oh, they're going to start trashing all of our gear. And then Durs, who was the fucking,
Mastermind
of it all, he's like, nah, the house is abandoned. I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, right.
Thank
we're
fuck.
like we were out on the tennis court trying to get all these kids out to lock the gate. So we're like in the cage kind of protected. And then this big spotlight just goes boom out on the tennis court.
What,
We
heli?
look up and there was a police chopper
what
above
the
us.
fuck, cunt? This is
Yeah.
like Corey Worthington shit.
Proper, and it was a stealth chopper. They used to call it, like, the nickname was the Logan chopper because it was around Logan, but it like had this technology where we didn't hear it because the blades, there was like a cancelling rotor underneath, so you couldn't hear the of like the helicopter coming. And then so right above us it just fucking boom, like down below us. We're like, holy fuck, yeah, we start wigging out.
Did anyone get in any trouble for this or?
The kid that tased the other kid got in some fucking big trouble. We just, luckily Durs had dealt with the police enough because he used to just have these fucking wild house parties because he knew all the rich GPS parents and kids, and these parents will like live vicariously through their kids and be like, yeah, here's fucking 10 grand to go through our party. And because we had like all the festival shit, we would just like go ham. And yeah, like that's why the cops always got called. So Durs was really good at this stage because I think he'd been doing it like 3 years. The event company was called HO Squared. It's no longer existing. He's still in the event
He's
industry.
in jail with
Yeah,
Billy.
yeah.
No.
Billy McFarlane Fire Festival,
he's
brother.
still massively in the event industry. He like does heaps of festivals. He does like all of like X Club and like all these warehouse parties because he's
Have I never heard of this guy?
I know, I
Or
can't
how have we never linked up?
I know,
Like,
but like, so he like is a mad little like tinkerer, and he makes up all these light shows, and like he's just a mad like inventor. Like he on the side repairs like all this DJ equipment and stuff. Like he's a fucking mastermind. There's the story I'll tell you afterwards that I can't legally tell you on here because it could actually get him in some fucking jail time. But
yeah, nice.
yeah, so we
Sports.
Yeah. We fucking had some mad parties back
Yeah,
in Brizzy
right.
days. Yeah.
So 5,000 strong. you
5,000
reckon?
was our biggest
Don't
one.
doubt
yeah.
the kid, eh?
Yeah. It was shout out to Durs. It was all Durs. Like he,
You were just a talent, eh?
yeah, we just
Alex
you
Ski- what is
Alex Skitson. No.
Skitton, yeah.
Alex
Skillen.
Skitzenberg.
Stillen.
Alex Stillen. But
Skittenberg.
back to long-winded fucking story. Back to the fucking thing. I just started posting like Friday stompers and just like, you know, like just songs I thought people would be like, it's Friday, haven't heard this song in a while.
Hashtag Alex Stillen. If you,
Yeah.
hashtag
like-
if you know, you know.
If you
It's
know,
like
you know.
a Triple J lunchtime legend type vibe where it just might be a throwback and you're like,
Yep.
cunts will get up for
Yep,
it. Yeah,
yep.
I like
And
that.
so that's the thing, and I just put it out, and some people send me some. They're like, "Oh, can we have this on the Friday Stomper?"
Stomper.
I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it." And
It's like, bro, just put it on your Spotify right now, man.
yeah. No, I just
Wow.
want it out there as like the Friday
Yeah.
Stomper, you know. And then like,
Yeah.
for example, last week it was a Calvin Harris song, and me and Patrice have always been big Calvin Harris fans. So like, I tagged her, and she reshared it on her fucking story.
So
and
it's
stuff like
gaining traction.
that. Very much so.
Send it to the Yeah Nice page, mate. You're
Yeah.
not committed.
Yeah.
Oh fuck you!
It's a big theme here.
There might be some contractual indemnity there. That
Yeah.
You might get an official written warning, buddy, because
I'm working outside
Exactly.
the brand. Yeah, I'm driving engagement outside the brand.
Exactly,
Of my personal
yeah.
account,
Non-compete clause
Yeah,
coming
exactly.
right in very hot.
So if the Friday Stomper's not under Yeah Nice next week, then you better lawyer up, buddy.
I'll be
got
calling.
problems.
I'll be calling your brother, and you won't be able to get him because it'll be a conflict of interest.
He'll be in the techno embassy, brother.
Yeah, Berghane. Now, talking about big weekends and parties and people dying, Travis Scott on the weekend, brother.
Yes,
Stealth
Sirski.
choppers and
Yes,
fucking
Sirski.
the rest of it.
Yeah. No, Travis Scott, bro, it was look, in the grand scheme of it, wasn't a GTA 6 first mission like that story you just told there. It was fairly event free, but all in all, boys, it was fucking elite. Like and
Everything you'd hoped.
yeah, everything we hoped,
Yeah.
except for one part, which we spoke about in the green room a second ago, that the weekend was teased. He's like in Australia about to do his tour this current week, and like, is he going to pop out on the Thursday show, which we went to? Turns out it was on the Friday show. But man, just reflecting back to when we first seen Travis was getting snap memories for 8 years ago at Listen Out in Brizzy. This is before he was anything he is now.
What was his biggest song at that point?
I
Can
think
you remember?
like Goosebumps.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Was he not on a level
Like that,
back then?
Oh, that was like just when that album come out.
Yeah,
so he was sort of
right.
promoting that with festival
I
appearances.
just remember every DJ mixing Goosebumps, and there was some fucking banging ones.
So it was sort of when it just come out. Maybe I think that album come out 2 months before Listen Out. So the song was pretty hot. But just singing back, we're getting memories of it and stuff. And just for context, Travis Scott was like, there was Travis Scott, then ASAP Ferg, then Rufus as the headline. So that's just to show.
That's a sick Listen Out.
Yeah, that shows the level. Like he wasn't even
was
headlining.
Young Lean at that one? I think he was.
Man, I can't remember. They used to get some sick lineups.
Was it the one we went with Jazzy?
Yeah, and I think it was who's young fella who died, white rapper, Mac Miller. He was at that one as well.
Yeah, I never went and seen him, but yeah.
Like if you get any of those dead or alive people at a festival in Australia today, people would lose their minds.
100%.
Back then, we probably didn't.
And you saw
appreciate
Juice
it.
WRLD and everything as well.
Yeah,
didn't you?
for sure.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Jamal
But
Hill.
just back to the Listen Out story. Yeah, comparing it to like him at a stadium, he had the same energy back then.
Yeah.
like he was jumping off the stage, like bouncing on
Skipping.
top of a sound truck that's like not even meant to be the stage and doing crazy stuff like that. And he brings that same energy into the show. And yeah, it was just next level. I don't know if you've seen any of those videos.
The only one I saw was a little closer, and it's like, Fiend.
Yeah.
Fiend. Oh, that was the song I was going to sing as we were coming in.
Oh,
Fiend.
nice.
Fiend. Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of like the actual event, like I'm a big event guy. It was an absolute fucking dick and balls to get into.
Fuck, I hate that, bro.
So GA, they separated the gates, but felt like, so if you're on the pitch of the stadium, which was actually fucking sick to be right down there, it was just one entrance, and then maybe if you were up in the grandstands, they had separate entrances. But it took us probably an hour and a half to move 60 meters in this like bottleneck line.
What?
Just to show your ID and get scanned in the gate, which was fucking insane. So they reckon there was like 60,000 people there. But luckily we got there a couple hours early. So,
Yeah. I wonder where we go wrong, because before I went to Europe, been to some festivals here, and like obviously nothing near the scale of these European festivals. So like I had a kind of expectation, and I still remember when we went to Awakenings, which was 80,000 people in a small fucking festival grounds just outside of Amsterdam, and there was not a single piece of rubbish on the ground. We barely waited. I think there was it was 3 minutes in the lineup and we were in. There is no lines at the toilets or the drinks. And you been to all the Aussie festivals we've been to, there is lines at the Gregmar Zoo on all of those aspects.
which I'll get to in a sec about the Everest also.
Yeah. So obviously, your weekend, Travis Scott, boom.
Into the Everest.
Into the Everest.
And man, you compare Travis Scott to the Everest. I'm not sure on the attendance numbers at the Everest. That was absolutely heaving. I'd say pretty close to like Travis Scott.
So it was a big weekend for Sydney.
Yeah, whereas it was easy as fuck. Hopped on the light rail to go to both events. But yeah, the Everest got in there super easy. Showed your ID, scanned in within 5 minutes. So
Yeah, right.
I think there was different entrances there for and there's obviously also the corporate, which that would have been separate entrances as well. So it might be a little lesson there for maybe they changed it up on Friday night for Travis because it was really bad Thursday. I'm not too sure. But bro, Everest was elite, boys. Did you just catch many races or whatever on Saturday?
I watched the whole thing. I went down 1,800 and then I got back up $2,000 in the last 6 races.
Wow.
Wait, 200 or $2,000?
No. I went down 1,800, my last bit of money responsibly.
Yeah.
Shout out Neds. And then won 2,000 back over the next 6
200 then.
races. So I walked out up responsibly.
Yeah,
And
but
I was a happy little boy.
But boys, I see our boy Willie Mason was there because I was asking the lads, we didn't personally see him, but seeing stories later on, I was like, surely Willie would be here.
Widdermoo.
Yeah, Widdermoo, sort of like a sponsored event.
Oh, yeah, they're sponsored by Tab.
or whatever. But yeah, we ran into Lockie Galvin, boys.
Oh, get fucked.
Yeah, we see him. He's fucking taller than you'd think, which is
God,
crazy.
he looks short as fuck on all these interviews and stuff.
I know, and it's so funny. Like, man, he's like bringing back the footy cut. Like,
I know, I
rocking the
see
OG.
that. He's got the spiked
Yeah,
up.
it's all like spiked up and shit. And anyway, we're sort of all off gullet. And we're like, oh, we won't go annoy him. Like, fucking had a few good sorts around him and just doing his thing. And then we end up seeing him later on and even more fucking off our heads. And Tyler's like, oh, just go dap him up. He's like, hey, Galvin, bro, daps him up.
Galvin, brother.
And then just let him go on his way. Like, didn't bother him. And we just go, bro.
Yeah, no, that's all. I don't mind
But
that.
it's just like, hey, bro. Like,
This is like seeing your mate, like, hey, Russ, fucking
I
bang.
was trying to think of doing something funny, like, oh, bro, remember me? Or, like, remember I met you with the old boy that time and just make him wig out.
Wow.
But we
don't think he
didn't
drinks.
Yeah,
I
someone
don't
was
think he
saying,
drinks.
Yeah, he looked very low key, I will say
Yeah.
Someone who fuck said that? Someone said that to me also.
Yeah, I think it was a podcast me and you watched recently, and he doesn't drink.
Well, no,
Well, he was
I
just on a pod. He was
on Denny Camps. Nah, this was going back. Oh no, it was. I think maybe. Oh, I thought it was maybe the Levels podcast.
Might have been a clip actually
Yeah,
because
and they were
they were
talking
saying
about
he's
Galvin
really
doesn't drink.
sweet.
Yeah, and he
I
doesn't
remember
drink.
the word sweet. Like they're like,
Oh, because
he's
they
really
had him
sweet.
at they had him at the Levels Network Golf Day.
Yeah,
and then when they were
gotcha.
doing the recap on that, they were saying, "Oh, this person was here. This person. Oh, Galvin was there. Oh, yeah, he doesn't drink." Like, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was Levels. Fucking said it. Yeah.
Well, he looks fairly tame, man. And like he was with, probably about 6 girls, like no other blokes, and so like fucking absolute weapon.
he might
Maybe,
not drink, but maybe he drinks. You know what I mean?
Maybe fucking Ezra Mam can take a book out of fucking
A book out of his library.
a book out of Galvo's library. Yeah, or whatever the fucking saying is.
Yeah.
Fuck.
How to not fucking degen.
Yeah, not a page out of his book. He needs to take the whole fucking book home, cunt.
Yeah, take the whole library.
But boys, like in terms of the
Dewey Decimal System.
in terms of the rest of the event, like the drink lineup was huge. Every Portaloo lineup was off its head, as you would expect for multiple reasons. And then like about 2 or 3 hours in, you could go from 4 drinks per person, which we're all getting because the lineup's off its head.
Yeah, they go.
And then they're like, it only goes to 2, so it's like fuck. And it was kind of a little bit hot as well, but also overcast, which I reckon made it a bit better.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was fucking.
Did you end up getting a
day.
table anywhere? It was just standing all day.
That's one thing. If I had to make a suggestion, obviously most of the punters are just getting GA, but apparently if you're there early, people like run down and get these tables and whatnot. If you could like maybe pay a bit extra, say 200 or whatever, and be able to secure some sort of little table.
200 each.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
200 each extra.
I'd pay that, bro. If you were able to secure a table and a little spot.
A little home base.
a little home
It's
base.
so
So-
important.
Yeah, the home
It
base is important.
It literally makes or breaks like your experience, bro. Just
Agreed.
having this little
I
fucking
know, like even if it was a fucking like
bin cunt.
like a high bar. Like we did have this one spot we kept going back to, sort of on the fence, which we could put drinks in. But there was all these tables around, and it was so funny. Multiple times I'd walk past people that must have come later, and the piece would walk past. Oh, hey, you guys, you might have 4 blank chairs and a little like 3 or 4 circle tables together. You using that? And they go, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, proper,
Like,
man.
yeah, proper. No, no giving that shit up.
No,
So,
no. Fuck no.
But if I had to, make a suggestion, it would be that. But anyway, it is what it is. Those events when there's that many people, you expect.
Yeah.
You expect that sort of shit, and all the thoroughfares are absolutely chockers. Seen a few heroes getting some punch-ons.
True.
Which is funny, yeah.
So that's still alive and well.
Yeah, definitely.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
God bless
definitely. Big Ranger fella go at it. A few Lebo boys were sort of going at it early.
Corey Horsborough's still fucking swinging them.
Yeah.
Absolutely, boys. But all in all, Sydney, they do it well down there. There's just so much to do. Good atmosphere. Easy as with the light rail, similar to Melbourne tram or whatever. You can just jump off and on.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, definitely want to go back down soon.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah.
What else is down there, boys, that we can go fucking slam the absolute guts out of?
Something that can't be mentioned on this podcast. And we will be slamming it.
E's and B's. What about you, boys? Yeah, much else happened over the weekend in Rockhampton? Caulfield? Any Caulfield yarns?
Nah, I
Just
didn't
watched
even
Caulfield,
know.
watched the Everest.
Yeah.
I was just working Saturday up the farm. got blasted for that because I rocked up 2 hours late.
It's on brand.
Yeah,
it's
that's
on brand.
typical.
Sunday, I'll tell you what I did after the pod. Not that it's illegal or anything, just it's a bit fucking personal. Nothing for me.
A lot of legal rhetoric around tonight's episode.
No, I just said it wasn't.
Gonna need to get some in-house counsel soon. I reckon.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to get into some sport then, boys?
Yeah, let's do it.
Just quick nod to everyone who pre-ordered. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
We closed pre-orders as of this morning. So orders on the way. Be here in a couple of weeks. Limited quantity outside of those pre-orders. So, again, a few people probably snooze, you lose once it rocks up and they like the look of it. Might not be able to get in first and get their size. But anyway, we make it known they're all limited drops. So,
correct.
So cheers to that. But, boys, did you... I watched fuck all sport over the weekend, obviously. Pacific champs, eh?
I actually watched it all.
Really? You're making up for lost time, mate?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
How'd it go, bro? What games were on?
When my two teammates slacking off, then I got to step up, you know?
Yeah.
1 week out of 45.
Yeah. And I won't be here for the next 2 weeks. So,
cheers.
So Lexi,
Equilibrium.
You've gotten the promotion, brother. It's train and trial.
So on the train and trial.
I hope you've been taking notes on our sense of humour, man, because fucking these one-word answers aren't going to cut it on the mic.
And you'll be doing more than rolling a pair of dice, brother, and going on the switcher.
I think Ezra's on the fucking train and trial now.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn that aircon down, boys.
Man,
I'm sweating.
I heard it.
Good.
I heard it on can't remember fucking where
Current
I heard
affair.
it.
It was a current affair.
But it's just like you listen to these off-season
Scandal.
scandals, debacles, fucking incidents.
Discretions.
And they're just so, I literally was shaking my head in just disbelief, disappointment.
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't give a fuck if you were moving house and it was the middle of the day and it was fucking around the corner.
Yeah.
Whatever your fucking excuse. I'm not saying that we're not guilty of it either. But we don't have to lose what you have to
$1 million
lose,
contracts.
bro.
Yeah, $1 million contract per year.
How does that not go through your fucking head every fucking time? Cool, bro. I fucking drink drive all the time. DDD fucking D cunt.
Quadruple D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's gonna happen to me, man? I'll be fucking go to a court appearance, might end up in the fucking morning.
I actually
bulletin,
had this thought today, bro. Genuinely, I had this same thought because I was driving and listening to a podcast.
Yeah.
And they were talking about it. And
Very nice,
a podcast.
Yeah, a podcast.
Good. Is that a new one, bro? I haven't heard of that one.
I can't remember the name of it, actually.
Yeah.
And they were saying all good, fuck, or not all good, but I can understand, he's just got on it the night before, maybe probably shouldn't. And I'm like, bro,
no,
if I do it right, yes, I might lose my fucking job. I'll go get another job.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, bro. I'll make something work. You're on $1 million a year.
Yes.
$1 million.
Play fucking football,
To play
bro.
football.
Get some cunt to move your house
That's
for you.
what I'm fucking saying.
Bro, that was what I first thought of.
If you fucking rang the Broncos, cunt, they would have got some fucking big solid boys on train and trial over there in a fucking moving truck
And
to move your fucking shit for you, cunt. You probably would have continued been getting on the bag, cunt.
And
You
someone's
wouldn't have to stop.
one of the Solly Boys missos would have fucking drove you.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get.
It's just so preventable, bro. And
Yes,
it's just
and that's what they say about all these they're all so, you look at it and you're like, at what point did you not think, okay, maybe I should have went down this path? They are all preventable, which is the big G up about it.
And, bro, what I'm saying is I understand how you get to that. I've fucking done it. We've all fucking done it. But unfortunately, so I understand how you get there because you're just a young fucking lad, same as fucking us, right? But unfortunately,
we're all not on $1 million a year.
in
the fucking spotlight.
Exactly. We're doing it because we've weighed up the fucking pros and cons and we're going, fuck it.
Yeah, the
who
cons
gives
ain't
a
too
fuck?
bad if I get done.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's just in those situations, you're like, fuck it, it's just around the corner, cunt. Like, as if there's going to be a fucking roadside drug test there or fucking whatever. But, yeah, it just, I don't know.
Wasn't he in like a head-on crash?
Yeah.
Correct. And apparently he was on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah. Fuck.
So, but, and like,
Fuck, the Chang must
It's not
have been
even
all
just
right.
like it's not even just like an unlucky.
he's doing the luge in the car. No,
It's not even an unlucky 7-Eleven phone charger story. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's way worse.
I thought about that as well because, like, let's just say
Leicester.
let's just say Leicester, he's absolutely fine to drive, like fully coherent, in charge of his faculties. What's that fucking saying?
Or whatever that fucking
Whatever the
saying
fucking
is.
saying is. He's got all his faculties. He's fucking with it.
Yeah.
He's got 10 digits on the steering wheel.
10 digits,
Yeah.
10 and 2. He's
Yeah.
on the steering wheel. He's alert. Obviously, he's been doing chain. Like, no, but
He's hyper vigilant.
he's hyper vigilant.
Yes.
He maybe was seeing stuff that wasn't there. We don't know. No. I forgot where I was going with this now.
All
no.
his school faculty.
No, yeah, school faculty. No. Even if you are all good with it, bro, random shit like this happens.
Yeah.
Right? Because what it said to me was when he blew 0 for alcohol, he's obviously got on it the night before, moving house. Yeah, let's have a fucking, what do you call it? Housewarmings when you get in there. Maybe it's a fucking
House cooling.
House cooling. You're out. Fucking
Cool
see
the
you
shit
later.
out. See ya.
Cool the shit out. Random shit like that happens, bro. And they're not just going to the police aren't going to come and be like, well, you didn't cause the accident, so we're not going to drug test you. I got
for
rear-ended the other day by a fucking runaway driver. They blew me and drug tested me.
They blew you. They blew me and then I had to blow them.
Both of them too.
And then I blew in the breathalyzer.
And they were big boys.
So, yeah, bro, I'm fully with you, man. Like,
Yeah.
and it wasn't like this was just like, he just had an incident 2-3 weeks ago. Wouldn't you just be like, oh, yeah, it was a close call. Like, fuck, I need to fucking...
Fuck, man. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, unfortunately, I can't feel any sympathy when I hear this shit, man, because I'm like, fuck's sake, cunt.
Yeah.
Wake up to yourselves. It's not that fucking hard, bro.
No.
It's not that hard.
No.
So,
They've kicked off the NRL off season with an absolute shebang.
yeah.
Fuck.
So, fucking Ezra, fucking
That'll
ring
be
up.
hard to top, I reckon.
Ring up Galvo's library. Fucking check a couple of books out, cunt.
Yeah.
Pull your fucking head in,
Actually, just quietly while we're on fucking the Ezra Galvin fucking connection here, one of our favourite sayings on this pod is "Journo the Journos," and it all started from a story middle of the year where there was this like, oh Buzz, he's come out with this whole like, yeah, well, Brave, Lockie's in the sheds at half time telling everyone he's going to be leaving the club at the end of the year, and he's actually asked the club for a lease. And then it come out that, you know, Galvin come out and actually said, like, all of that is irrefutably not true. So you go, where the fuck did you hear this from, Buzzley? Like, your fucking sources are fucking sending you up a wall, sending you on the wild goose chase.
The sources are in the Portaloo at the Everest, bro.
Correct, correct. They're down the fucking drain. Den and Kemp, as a podcast, I mention it.
number one ranked, actually.
Yes, on YouTube.
Shout
And
out Dan
he
and
was
Cam.
interviewing Galvin and said, bro, tell us now, we're at the end of the year, what's the fucking yarn? And he said, to be honest, like, we just lost our 11th game in a row mid-season. And, like, I knew this about Lockie Galvin because Guru said it at the start of the year. He, like, is an absolute prodigy, like, hasn't really lost a game or a grand final with the team he was playing before he come in the NRL. And Galvin goes, like, the losing was really fucking getting to me. Like, I come from this history of not losing. And you could see it in the early games. Like, they were winning because he's like, oh, we just fucking win. That's what we do. That's what I do. And then the losses and the whole weight of this team and this shit club and the fucking yarns and the fucking... He's just like, you know what? Fuck it. We need to go to the club. And we need... As he talked with his parents, his manager, and said, let's go to the club and be like, what's the game plan here? What's the big picture? Where are we headed? Because I need to fucking know or I'm going to fuck off. And he said that they genuinely did actually ask for a release. So that part was true. He said the whole, I'm in the sheds at half time telling everyone I'm fucking out of here is all not true.
Yeah.
And I just thought about it, and he said we actually had a good chat with Shane Richardson, the CEO, some other bloke I can't remember the name of, and like Benji, and like we actually like formulated this plan and 5, like, 2 year, 3 year plan sort of thing. And I thought about with Jerome coming next year, like that obviously was a big part of it. I'm keen to see Jerome take the reins with this young fella because he has come from this dynasty of we only win, so I'm very keen to see how that all fucking transpires next season. I think they have to make top 8 next year.
Are you getting up there team list?
I was just about to say,
because you got what? Appy?
That list
9.
on paper.
Bro, on paper, it's a
Sonny Taruva, Jerome Galvin, who is like the hot thing
Let's just
coming
go
through.
from the top. Where did I
Could have won 5/8 of the Dally M of the year, but got suspended.
was it Facey?
Go into...
Here we go, yeah.
Shed, yeah.
So from the top, this is like a 1 to 17.
Go through
So
it.
we got Dream Buller, Sonny
Gun.
Taruva, Justin Olam,
All right.
Adam Dewey in centre. He's played a little bit of
Adam's
centre.
playing real good
He's
again.
good player,
After
bro.
from our injury.
Gerald Skelton just come from
Doggies, real good player too. I like him a lot.
So then you got Luai partnering up with Galvin in the
Unreal.
halves.
Yeah.
You've got Royce Hunt at prop from Sharkies.
Big fella.
Big cock.
Yep.
Coruscant, what's that? His second year at Tigers now.
This
so
will be coming. Oh, is this,
Or
but it's his
third.
second. Yeah, so he's going into his third.
yeah.
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 Yeah, because
That's right.
He only,
Yeah.
Did he
Right.
only have one grand final with Panthers?
2.
22, 24. Yeah, right. Yeah. Third
So
year.
coming into his third, so
Yep.
you'd think starting to get a grip on how to lead the pack around.
Yep.
Still gone.
Clemmer,
still going.
Clemmer, Bird, Samuela Fainai, John Bateman
Yep.
come from Raiders.
Yep.
Yep.
And then, you've
Nah,
got
John Bateman played from last year.
Oh, did he? Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
he come the year before.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the other Fainau brother, Latu. Last 3 are irrelevant. But that starting 13,
Bro.
you just say
Unreal.
injury-free,
Yep.
get a bit of momentum on their side.
Oath,
Fuck,
man.
they would give the top runners a run for their money, I'd say.
I
It's
know.
like a good side,
It's
bro.
a great side. And if they can, and I think with Benji there, I think he's going to go really good with Jerome. If they can make the top 8, like I know that's what I wouldn't be telling the boys, but that's if I'm Benji, I'm telling myself, we can make the top 8.
Top 8.
We can make the top 8.
Top 8, boys.
We can make the top 8.
Man, top 8, mate.
You, like, the high and the fucking, like, we have just got results from our hard labour. We transfer into the next year. And I
building
think
and-
we're building and we're doing a doggies and
Yeah.
we're fucking...
You can see the vision, yeah.
We're starting riots in fucking Campbelltown and shit.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
Now, when did KP go to the Knights?
Oh, fucking.
4 years ago?
Fucking 20 years ago.
He's been there the whole time.
Fuck me, Dad can't.
He went straight from Splendor to fucking Knights, brother.
Via the fucking car
I
dealership.
think about the Knights, right? And they also have the Tide 3 wooden spoons in a year, 14, 15, 16, I think. Obviously, KP was sort of around that 2020 mark.
Here we go.
And I just think that the Tigers have made some great signings, and they really just need to make the top 8 next year.
Yep.
Just do that, and the rest.
I think even top 10s is success, right?
Yeah. Just not that bottom 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top tier.
Top tier. Tier
Well,
1.
speaking of top tier, speaking of fucking 1 to 17 and it being absolutely stacked and fucking good side, for how good the Australian Kangaroos are, like 1 through to fucking 17, they are actually fucking pathetic.
Yeah, how did that game go down, bro?
Bro, like...
Hey, what, 18-0? It was like 3 tries, wasn't it? Yeah.
Like...
And they should be winning 50-0.
Bro, like, what are we talking about here? And even that, I don't know, man. It's just, maybe it's the fucking end of the year. It doesn't really fucking mean a lot. And they would have fucking, how many training sessions together to get everyone clicking and stuff. But
So does, who did they play?
yeah, Samoa or Tonga or fucking whoever they fucking played.
Like, you could argue the same about them.
Yeah.
But it looks like they put up a tough
Yeah.
defensive performance anyway. And then
I think it was
Tonga,
Tonga, bro. That's it. Like, bro, they were fucking holding up, like saving tries and shit. It was, Australia got denied fucking like 5 tries. But it's just baffling, man. And obviously the reason I'm so passionate and fucking pissed off about it is because I obviously had money on it to be over 40 points. and that's the
And because the Anzacs fought for this country.
yeah, exactly. Don't you come into my fucking house on my TV screen and disrespect fucking fallen soldiers
Your
like that.
hard-earned dollar like that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know. It just baffles me when you've got fucking such a gun team like that, and you're meant to be fucking we shit on fucking the whole Australian rugby league media always shits on fucking Super League and it's a retirement home and all this shit, and everyone's all pompous and fucking we're the best, can't fucking Australia, fucking NRL rugby league, like we're fucking head and shoulders above the rest of the world, cunt. And it's you go out there and put 18 points on a fucking country that's been playing professionalised rugby league for what, 12 years or some shit? Like, I don't know. Like, when did fucking Tonga get a team in the fucking World Cup?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's just pathetic. Grinds my gears. Got to grow up with all that shit. It's like, can't.
So-
should be fucking slinging fucking pill, not fucking sucking each other off in the sheds, can't.
So how many more games have they got? Will you go them again, bro? Redeem round and back them again for next
Redeem.
for this coming weekend, or who they got?
Obviously, because as we always say, the best thing about gambling, there's always another bet to be had. So redemption is
ominous.
Redemption is in arm's reach, always, brother.
Always.
Write that fucking down. But
Looks like we're up against the Kiwis this Sunday, eh?
yeah, and we'll probably get fucking smoked, cunt.
$1.35 to Kangaroos, Kiwis $3.25. But didn't SJ get the call up? Eh?
Yeah, he got the call up. Yeah, but
One last farewell.
This is what Australian Rugby League should look like. The Jillaroos go out and they beat Papua New Guinea 80 fucking nil. Both wingers have fifers. Like they're playing fucking AFL, cunt. They're going, I just kicked a bag, cunt. Fifer. Like, Tamika has fucking 2 or 3.
Yeah, so you got on the double, didn't you?
I got a double, I got a Panatani for a single, and I got Julia Robinson for a fucking 1. Julia had fucking 5. Panatani had 1. I think Tamika had 2 or 3. The other winger had fucking 5. Like, it was just a fucking shellacking. And it's like...
Schmozzling.
It's schmozzling, yes. And I mean, going from that's how... Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's how Australia carries itself. How much better at rugby league they are, the sport of rugby league, than the rest of the world. And you got the men's team going out there scoring 18 fucking points against a team that technically hasn't been playing the professional sport of rugby league for fucking not that long.
It's like Spain versus Tunisia in soccer. At the world stage.
Yeah.
They should beat them 12-0.
Yeah, exactly.
And
and probably most likely would.
And a rugby league score, that should be 60-0.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So...
I don't know. Maybe it's a credit to the fucking game and fucking Volandis and Abdo, the fucking South African, that Jack was also arguing me on that he wasn't South African, but I heard it in his voice because, yes, I do watch Blood Diamond a lot. And I heard his South African voice, but Jack fucking continued to argue me that he wasn't South African till we got our little fact check.
Who's Blood Diamond? Matt Damon.
Leo, bro. Leonardo DiCaprio. Damon. Solomon Vandy. Yes.
Oh, great. DiCaprio is fucking South African.
Maybe it's a credit to those boys for growing the game and fucking, I don't know.
And look, this is
UFC
the only
PIs over in fucking Tonga and shit.
This is the only thing I will say. There's a lot of Australian players in the Tongan side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Australian-born Islander descent.
Yeah.
Correct.
Parents are from Samoa.
And the reason they have done that and allowed that and made different rules is because they want the international game to eventually be the crown jewel.
Yeah.
So...
I'm just saying from where I sit in my ivory tower, casting stones or whatever that fucking saying is.
Up in Crystal Palace.
I'm not happy with how our national team portrays themselves, or our fucking media portrays them in this light that we're fucking this invincible fucking force at the sport
no
of
one
rugby
will
league.
beat us.
and you go out and put 18 fucking points on
Yeah.
fucking. So either the fucking handicappers got it way wrong, which
Didn't they
had
have
the
it negative 17.5?
No, they had the total match points at over 40.
Oh, yeah.
So you're trying to argue with me that fucking they're way wrong. They're never fucking way wrong, cunt. They get it down to the half fucking point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Just pull your head in, Kangaroos. I'm not happy.
So back on them this week.
yeah. But I'll back it this week.
Could see Kiwis dusting us up though as well. SJ, one last hurrah.
Yeah, they did.
Script written farewell, you know.
They put 30 on us last year.
Yep, they did. Well, boys, do we want to jump in quickly to some EPL? Wouldn't mind recapping some quick results from last week. But before that, boys, record was history was seen on the weekend. Premier League 9-0.
Yes, wow.
Biggest away win in Premier League history. So Leicester, the molesters beat South Rockhampton 9-0. Can't
Tommy Chester's team.
yeah.
Leicester, the molester city.
Fuck, 9-0, boys. Have you ever played a sport where you're getting dusted up? 9-0 is a 60-0 rugby league score, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I believe I have.
Yeah, 10 converted tries, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe I have. Can't remember.
They should have brought in the fucking mercy rule at that point.
Steve-O, we've been in some teams where we fucking Tony Reebel Brothers Rugby Junior
We
Rugby
also
League.
got pumped, but we have also pumped some teams.
Yeah, for sure. But we used to start it off getting pumped.
Oh, yeah.
My introduction to club rugby league football, like losing 60-0 plus every game.
God, it was good character building.
Yeah. But then go on and win the next fucking 3 in a row or
Yeah,
3 out of
that's-
the next 4 years.
Yeah,
or-
that's right. We did 4 grand finals in a row, won 3.
And you got the ski goggles on going.
Yeah, 10 years old, got cigars and ski goggles going, yes, go, bro. He's got the vapes, bro. running back and forth to the Portaloos going, yeah, bro.
Coming to the canteen, cunt, with your little red
Whiz
frogs
fizz.
back.
We're on the fucking whiz fizzes going, yeah, bro.
3 value.
But isn't that is true? You got to lose one to win multiple. And didn't we prove that right?
Fucking oath.
But boys,
Our Ivan Cleary is Roy Thompson.
yeah. But
Running back to the toilet.
yeah, last week. So in turn, Spurs boys versus West Ham. You doubted him $1.50 versus $5.40. My little tip of the week was both teams to score $1.50. Nothing world beating there, but yeah, Spurs won 4-1. I believe the score was. So
Wow.
you boys really were looking for the upset there. Couldn't forgive Steve because he was drunk as a skunk, running back and forth to the toilets and shit. But, yeah, West Ham just were no match, boys. And then on to the next one. Fuck, my bet tech too. This was a massive loss for Arsenal. They're paying $1.64 to beat the Jason Bournemouth at $4.75 and lost 2-0. Man, it wasn't even a draw or
Close.
or close.
Or 1-0 lucky goal, like fucking stoppage time.
Yeah, like Man City just beat the Wolves 2-1 and scored in like the last off a corner 10 seconds of added time in the
Injury
90.
time,
Injury time. It was insane. So it was nothing like that. It was just a poor loss from the Gunners, brother. So that was no good. And then Liverpool had both teams to score $1.44. That was a hit, but yeah, I had the draw $4.20 because it was like the last 4 matchups and that was a draw. But
that's right.
Liverpool won 2-1 there.
Yeah, right.
A few missed opportunities from Chelsea, but anyway, that's that. But boys, want to jump into this week? My little show within a show, EPL match week 9.
I like this.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Take it or leave it. Sprinkle your own salt in or out. You can do salt and pepper, or you can choose to go none. And it's dry as a you knows what. But boys, Man City have been playing fucking terrible, eh?
Yeah, right.
They start on that absolute heater. Don't know if it's got anything to do with Steve. You know how you said they're like being sued for
The financial crimes.
Yeah.
There's fucking
rap
unrest at the club.
their rap sheet's bigger than the Menendez boys.
Yeah, bro. Fucking oath.
Bigger than fucking Diddy's rap sheet.
Yeah. So yeah, Man City $1.10 versus Southampton, $17. My little tip is they'll bounce back because they only just won last week. They had those few draws and a loss a couple of weeks ago. They're really on a cooler. Even Haaland's on an absolute dry streak of doom.
Yeah.
Bigger dry streak than Steve.
He needs to start hanging out with Lockie Galvin.
Yeah.
Get Lockie Galvin over there.
Yeah, fucking oath, can't. Yeah, he's definitely not on a dry streak, that's for sure. So yeah, I don't mind Man City bouncing back. I reckon they could score 3 against South Rockhampton, but Southside United. With their fields are like getting renoed. So probably not able to train and stuff properly. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
These odds must be wrong here, bro.
What?
Why?
The Arsenal-Liverpool odds.
Arsenal-Liverpool. Oh, hang on.
225 versus 305.
Jumping ahead, champion.
Sorry.
Come on, mate.
No, that's true. That was on the fucking our best hour only Ned's app this afternoon. 225, 305. Remember, there's a draw as well. So you fucked up.
So you could put $100 on Liverpool, $100 on Arsenal.
But it could be a draw and you're down 200.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Neds would be happy if you done that, but leave that at your own discretion. Chelsea $1.80 versus Newcastle, $4. I really like that one at the draw, $3.90. Snagged one of them a couple of weeks ago, which I think 1 or 2 people jumped on from the open group. So tip my hat to them. Both the score $1.50. That's been a pretty safe one that I like to go to. And yeah, as you just said, Steve-O, Arsenal versus Liverpool. I checked. Arsenal beat Liverpool they beat them versus them 3 times last year, won once and drew 2 other times.
Yeah.
So the most recent one, Arsenal won end of last season. So we'll see what happens there. I reckon it'll be a close one, maybe 1-1 or 1-0. So I've gone under 2.5 match goals at $2. Bit of value there. Maybe throw a hundo on that one, Steve-O.
Arsenal just losing to Jason Bournemouth. Are they going to come out and fucking?
They like the Storm. They don't like going back to back losses.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. You could argue that about that Man City as well. Like, are they just going to keep going to water, or are they going to bounce back and show them why they're the reigning champs, boys? So time shall tell. But that's my EPL within a podcast.
Yep, nice, bro. I like it,
boys. I'll throw it over to you. UFC 308.
Here we go. It's about to go down. No, I really want to hear what this fuckwit has to say about fucking Robert Whittaker being something that he's not. And then also, whilst on the same token, fucking disrespecting Hamzat Chimaev, who is just like... that cunt's not even human, bro. I think he is actually part wolf, like, because he's so fucking scary and so fucking hectic. In the war, you die, brother. It doesn't matter. And he's just got, like, he's fucking talking about, like, he gives a fuck.
Is the war him trying to cut weight? Because last time they tried to fucking fight.
But they're fighting
He's pulled out of that many fights,
They're fighting at 180. They're fighting at middleweight.
Yeah, but, bro.
He was cutting a welterweight.
Yeah. He's pulled out of that many fights. Obviously, the war's him trying to fucking show up to fight.
No, he can't. No.
How many fights? I think he's got the highest pull-out record in the UFC roster at the moment. He does.
No, he doesn't. He hasn't pulled out of fucking... He's missed
6 fights.
He's missed...
I believe he's missed 6 fights.
Fights have been rescheduled. Fucking Cyril Gane and fucking Volkov or whatever have been rescheduled twice, you fuckwit.
Yeah, but you're fucking sucking old Hamzat off.
Like Tyreek Hill doesn't pull out.
No, exactly.
12 different baby mothers.
He literally couldn't make weight one fight. That's the only fight he's pulled out from. Like, in my mind, when we're talking about pulling out a fight, it's like week of sort of spec. The other ones have just been rescheduled because he's been crook or fucking,
Okay. Hamzat Chimaev has 7 fights in the UFC and 6 cancelled fights.
6 cancelled fights.
He pulled out 3 times of the 6 cancellations.
Yeah, well, there you go.
7 fights went through and he pulled out of 3.
Yeah.
So he's got a fucking pretty close 50-50 record.
Meet me in the middle.
Yeah, well, he's got a 50-50 record.
Agree to disagree, boys. I'm the mediator here.
Will he pull up or won't he pull up? So, I don't know, bro. I just think that you're just writing off fucking Whitaker pretty.
I am writing him off.
Yeah,
mate.
that's fine.
If
Why
you're
don't you
versing
change?
him-
Why don't you change the bet to not to go the distance?
Yeah, I will, but
Yeah.
they're the only markets that are available right now. This
you
early
didn't
on
tell
in the
me
piece. Shout out
that.
Ned. Thanks to Ned. And when we talk UFC, this is excludes South Australia. So anyone in South Australia, I'll be there next week.
Yeah.
We can catch up and talk about it then.
Yeah,
Actually, not next week. Next week?
Yeah, next week.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah. And we can pass on your feedback to the big dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. The higher ups.
Anyone in South Australia that's got a problem with us talking about UFC in Queensland,
Yep.
you'll find me at I'll post my fucking hotel.
We got Kerry Nedley on speed dial.
Yeah, anyway, main event, Holloway versus Taporia. Fucking, were we with you for UFC 300?
Yes.
Was that
I
the
believe
live?
so.
Yeah, was that UFC
was
300?
Holloway fucking
pointing at the
Gaethje.
ground, fucking.
Oh, is that when they're just throwing?
Yeah,
at it? Yep.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So
that was
single,
fucking gangster.
single
Were they
sickest
going back
moment.
at? Oh no.
No, so Holloway
Holloway's-
who finished Gaethje,
Gaethje,
and
yeah.
we were all like, oh. Yeah.
You lost your bet like just off that.
Yeah.
didn't you? Wow.
He's versing Ilya Taporia, man, who's just an absolute fucking freak. And have you watched the countdown, Jack? Bro, the cunt is just got this fucking Bruce Wayne compound in fucking Madrid. Like,
What?
how the fuck was this cunt already rich or what, bro? This compound is fucking off its head, and he's got like cryo fucking
Maybe he's
hyperbaric.
with the cartel that's holding fucking Carlos
Alcaraz.
fucking hostage.
Yeah, bro, I think he is, bro.
yeah,
in Spain.
right.
Yes, man.
Hands up.
Yeah.
Hectic.
Bro, his fucking gym at his house is just like state of the art, like fucking Batman spec.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
and what,
I
You didn't
definitely
think
need to
he
give
was
this
that
award.
rich, or
Oh, I don't know. I'm just like, cunt, you've only just become the champ.
Just become
Like,
the
how'd
champion. You
get
haven't
all
even
this-
had any big money fights.
Yeah. But
that is
anyway,
interesting.
the cunt.
Did he have a boxing career before he came to UFC? No.
No, I don't think so. No.
He's just the best
maybe
boxer
he has
in the
other
UFC.
side businesses, and you just know what businesses hit in Spain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's got Spanish.
He's also got Portaloos in his compound. He's running back
Well,
to
he's
go.
got
Got a Portaloo business.
When it comes to fucking illegal activities and people that speak Spanish, there's a high correlation.
Anyway, that's the main event. I've got fucking Taporia. I will most likely put on. That's just for my bet text, which we'll get into later. But yeah, I don't know. That fight's just gonna be sick as fuck.
Now,
Apparently, Taporia reckons he's walking out in the first 10 seconds and pointing to the middle,
He did
pointing
say
to the
that.
center of the cage and going,
You want to fucking go?
"Let's go, cunt." Yeah.
Would be pretty hectic.
Whether that's to be seen or not,
I can't
They
remember
won't
last.
do that, can't.
don't know. He's fucking Taporia's
Really?
about it, bro. He's
He seems like such a squeezer.
I just
Like when McGregor did it, it was cool. When he does it, it's like.
yeah. I'll get
Mate.
around him, but I'll get around him.
When was the last time Holloway got knocked out?
Never. He's never been
Yeah.
knocked. He's never even been knocked down.
Yeah.
He's never been knocked down. Although McGregor did sort of knock him down,
Yeah.
and Gaethje did knock him down as well, but they didn't count.
Yeah, it's not
count
really a
anyone
knockdown. Now, just to confirm your bet, what'd you go with the Shapaturin Magomedov fight?
Saeed, the bullet.
Yeah,
he's
what'd
got
you
one
go?
eye. The cunt.
Yeah,
Have you
one
seen
eye.
that cunt?
Yeah.
Is he like Ranger or whatever?
Yeah,
the
bro.
ringer with the eye with the glass eye.
That's not very scary.
Oh, God, that's
bro.
scary, bro.
You reckon fucking who do we say looks scary and fucking let him do whatever the missus? This cunt would
Poetan.
do that and kill your missus and
Yeah,
kill you.
and kill you and your whole family.
He's not taking her
Yeah.
home. He's
Bro, has Brody showed you that clip of him like over in fucking Russia or
Dagestan.
somewhere, and they're like on an escalator, and some
Yeah.
cunt like folds him, but
Oh,
he doesn't get dropped or whatever. Like they're wrestling down this escalator, or whatever. They fucking find old mate. Like there's all these CCTV, like different camera angles, bro. They fuck this cunt up.
Yeah, right. I
And
haven't
like
seen
stomp
that.
on his unconscious head.
Oh, yeah.
McGregor's- oh,
His
yeah.
head was clattering
Yeah,
off the fucking tiles.
off the cobblestone.
Yeah, the
Look at the
cobblestone.
moon.
Look at the moon, Martinha.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh,
I see that.
I don't know.
Right.
Is that a new one or?
Yeah, he's
Look
just
at the
Such a
moon.
weird cunt. I don't know if
Yeah.
he was fucking.
the moon's
coming
meant to
down
be up there.
it. Fucking up there. Who the fucking mad ting there?
Oh, he's fucking off its head.
Look at the ting.
But yeah, anyway, that's co-main event.
And did you go Uncle Love?
Magomed Ankalaev,
Yeah.
Who's
He
he
did.
versing?
Alexander Rakic.
Oh, Rakic, yeah.
fuck
Rakic was
Rakic.
in that sick fight against
Yeah.
Yuri on
Yes. Yes.
on that
Is he
same
got,
card
like,
that
the
you rushed.
fucking-
That's Yuri, but
Yeah.
Rakic was the
Oh, the
other
other
card.
Yeah, he was the manly man.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you went one eye.
Yeah.
You went Magomedov. Then you went Kamzat and Ilya.
Yeah. And I'll put one more in there.
I back you on the two Dagestanis. I would then just change.
Oh, did I put Ankalaev in there?
Oh, did you?
Oh, I don't know. You're looking
Oh,
at
no,
something.
I'm looking at the card.
Oh, right.
Sorry,
well,
bro.
we'll get to it later. But yeah,
Yeah.
we were just previewing the card.
Yeah,
I
right.
thought. But any
Yeah.
other cool fights on there that you fucking, since you got it up?
Yeah, just no. It's a fucking cracking card.
Yeah.
Middleweight, light heavyweight, featherweight one will be pretty good too. Middleweight, featherweight, and the featherweight one, which is Ilya versus Max, will be fucking off its head.
Yeah.
And boys, UFC's come back to Sydney. I see. Hey, they just announced that, which is fucking awesome.
Yes.
See, that'd be one to be great to go.
Oh
to, eh?
yes, yeah, you are right. So Kamara and JDM, Jack Madabala,
Jack Della Maddalena.
he apparently they verbally agreed at the welterweight, middleweight, maybe middleweight.
And McGregor's fighting Dan Hooker on that card.
Oh god,
That was funny.
McGregor be fighting his wife after pulling all those chicks' hair fucking in front of her. Give her a little tap on it.
Look at him moan.
like a moan my thing there. Yeah, that'll be a sick fucking
Yeah,
event.
well, Kerry Nedley's getting a fucking postcard from the Nice Boys.
Yeah.
Fucking oath, cunt.
Saying, Keza.
You know how your boys on the weekend were like, please, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing a bit of, please, Kerry Nedley, please, bro.
Anyway, that's UFC.
What? It's not all UFC.
Isn't it?
No.
On Sunday, I was going to say which Brando wants to do a
Sunny Coast, so I'm not-
podcast.
yeah, I'm not
Does that line up? No.
Not having a big one, but I will be
You're
having.
hitting the road on Monday. You need to have a quiet one, champ. Incorrect.
No, Brendan Sharp.
Oh,
So this is some Ezra Mam fucking...
did you watch any of that clip that
No,
I sent,
he wouldn't
Brando?
have. He doesn't know the people.
20-minute clip.
He doesn't know the people.
No.
Anyway, but let's just quickly get into it, Steve. So a bit of off-topic fucking UFC drama news sort of thing. Unfortunately, one of Brendan's fucking colleagues, I suppose you could call him, someone he come up through with the UFC,
Boys.
has one of his boys has got the worst CTE he has apparently come across.
Really?
Anyway, I posted this thing about it, just like bringing to light the whole CTE thing, and like, you know, guys, like, let's fucking be smart about this sort of shit. And anyway, good thing, awareness, right? Looking out for one of his boys, trying to rally the troops, you know, giving support to a fellow fighter. Nate Diaz, sort of fucking stereotypical tough man's come back and said, look at Pussy Sharp here crying, fucking rah. And Nate is, let's just not beat around the bush. He is tough. All of his fights, he gets punched, his head gets punched in at a rate that is like unhumanly possible, and he still seems to walk forward. Now, maybe he was gifted with 0 brain cells. Yes, okay, genetic freaks are out there. But that being, yes, you are one. That being said, they're still out there, and he can take punishment. But Brendan Schaub, who hasn't fought in 15 years, raises a really good point. It doesn't really matter how tough you are. I am a fucking heavyweight. I am 6'6", and I weigh 285 fucking pounds. So like, yeah, bro, I know your whole game plan in the UFC is like to just take punches and then you just return them and get your head punched in.
What are you going to do? Volume punch me, Nate?
Yeah, like I will fucking twist your head off.
Oh, mate.
Until
And
it
how he's
pops.
calling him Bud
Oh,
the whole
Bud the whole
time. He's
time.
like, you do nothing, Bud. He's
Yeah.
like, so rock up with all your boys.
Yeah.
Like,
But let me tell you, you better bring more than 4.
fuck, it was such a good clip.
It was a good spray from Brendan, because
Yeah.
Brendan's usually on the receiving end of sprays.
And he's like, I don't want this.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight. I'll support you, bro.
Yeah.
And then,
like,
but then
don't come
condescending
at me.
Yeah, calling him Bud.
Yeah,
You
Bud the whole
do
time.
nothing, Bud.
You do not want this button.
I'll drop my kid off at jiu-jitsu practice. I'll come break your neck, and I'll pick him up just in time.
With a Diet Coke.
Unscathed, bud. Unscathed, bud.
Drinking a Diet Coke. Yeah. So, I mean, like, that's where it was
a bad
like...
insult calling comes
Oh,
bud.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
but
so
there
good.
was
It's like
probably-
a champ.
And
It's
he
like a
did, yeah,
champion.
and he didn't overuse it. It was probably used just to the limit of like being too much, and he nailed it.
It's so good.
So yeah, I think that's just what you got to remember. Like Brendan, although he cops a fair bit of shit, was a fucking top 10 heavyweight when he was in the UFC. Like the man is in like the top 0.00001% of cunts that can fight on planet Earth.
Yeah, literally.
Like he could fuck up most people bare hand combat.
Well, he's black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu,
bro. It's like,
fucking, yeah, like the man would fucking kill you. So,
yeah. There's that clip of Rogan of, I think it's fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson or someone that he's going, what's all this like fanfare around jiu-jitsu or whatever, like how everyone's getting
into it, yeah.
why everyone gets into it, and Joe goes, well, I could kill you.
yeah. It's not Neil deGrasse Tyson, it's somebody else. They go, yeah, what's the go with the jiu-jitsu? He goes, well, if you and I were to get in a fight, I'd fucking kill you. Yeah. So, no, it's, that is a funny clip.
Anyway, UFC this Sunday.
Yeah, what time's that kick off?
Oh, middle of the night, brother.
What, Sunday?
It's in,
Sunday.
it's in fucking Riyadh, brother.
in
The
fucking-
great kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Saudi
No peace
Arabia.
in the Middle East.
Fuck.
The
Imagine
oil
if
capital of the world, eh?
That's it, bro.
I'd love if they sponsored the pod. We'd be getting around gold
Oh.
Lambos.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shout out
Oh,
fucking
shit.
Joey Shaku. Did you catch up with Shaku?
Bro,
Did you
too
see-
good for us. Nah,
Yeah.
he was only, we seen him briefly come up to the room.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? So he's in Sydney and you didn't fucking...
No, he come up to the room, said g'day, whatever, but then he went with separate crews.
To
Like,
Travis.
no,
No,
to races.
fucking races.
To Everest.
Big races.
Who'd he go with?
A few footy boys. Like,
Yeah, a few footy cuts. Lockie
Like,
Galvin.
few
and
Lockie
shit.
Galvin's
like
getting around.
Hesse and shit.
Yeah,
like
I think he
Jenny
went with Galvo and Hesse.
Sammy
and
Murph and shit, I think. Yeah.
Val Holmes and shit. Munster and shit.
Reece Walsh.
Ezra.
He
Yeah,
got
Walshy,
knighted
Ezra.
with Reece Walsh,
Yeah,
Ezra,
yeah,
Pat
Pop-
Carrigan.
Ponga.
Yeah.
Big Cock Crew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shane Webke. Fucking shout out Joey Shack reckons he's seeing Kyrgios, matte green Lambo, windows down, pumping beats, cruising around,
is loose.
cruising around King's Cross, brother, with Johnny and Sammy Ibrahim. Nah.
Pushing a bit away from Johnny in.
And then Shako reckons he ran up in the middle of the street, like going, "Hey, bros, can I get a photo?" And then light turned green.
Cunt
He-
just steamed off.
Yeah, fucking went.
Yeah.
That's gangster.
Guys,
That's
nah,
on brand
sorry,
for-
Castle. I'll give you a racket at the Oz Open.
Yeah.
I'll sign your tennis ball at the Oz Open, just drop it down in the street.
Yeah,
for
drop
me.
it down on the string, bro.
Yeah. It's a bit creepy though. You're not 12 years old, so all good.
Righto.
Boys,
Now.
stick with me here. So I've
We're
cooked
in.
up a brand new segment.
Here we
Love
go.
it.
And you've got to stick with me. Couple rules.
You tell us.
Yeah.
I'm here just to listen.
So I mainly just thought of it of NFL, but because NBA kicks off tomorrow, so Wednesday this week, you could definitely use it for both. So my segment's called Two and Under.
Nice.
So what it is,
Avenue 2 Sports. If you know, you know.
little Easter egg there. So what it is, boys, NFL. So it's you choose a Friday game, a Monday game, and a Tuesday game, and then for NBA, because that shit's basically on every day, you can just choose a game for 3 different days of the week. So it's got to be
Yeah.
on different days. Or it can be on the same day, but later.
So we're gambling every day of the week, basically, because you've got Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and the NBA has to
fills the
be
rest.
on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And we just don't gamble on God's day, but we gamble on UFC on God's day.
Of course we do.
Yeah, beautiful.
So-
I like this game already.
I'm singing from the right hymn sheet, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, great. So boys, the rules is, so you start off with $100.
yep.
You're only allowed to choose 2 legs per game, and the odds have to be under $2.
Nice. 2 and under.
2 and under.
2 inclusive.
Yeah, up till 2. I'll
Yeah.
allow it. I'll allow
Beautiful.
it. And look, if it goes just over 2, look, who's watching?
Wow, I fucking like this game, bro.
So what you do, you're playing it pretty safe, and yeah, you only go on 2 legs. And how it come about, there's been a couple of these 2-leg NFL multis I've hit. And I've said in the open groups, boys, very, very confident on this. And I thought, how can we capitalize on this, turn this into a little thing that people can follow and
Ting.
So from here, so basically you start with $100. Say you win on the first game, you roll over 80% of the winnings, but you keep 20% in the bank, so you're not allowed to touch that, you know, hypothetically. Say you lose at any stage and your bank, it doesn't hit, like it's lower than $100, you just start with $100 again. But say you've won, you know, 2 or 3 games in a row, your bank might be, you know, $150, which
yeah, 160,
which then you start with
100 again.
Yeah, or if your bank is over 100, you just start with whatever that is.
Oh, okay,
so if
right.
your bank's at 200 and you lose, you then just start with the 200 again.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you're not starting from back at scratch as such. So you're sort of already halfway back on the horse. But yeah, if your bank's only at $80, you just still start at 100 again.
Yep.
So stick with me. The aim of the game is, to go 2 weeks in a row. So hypothetically, if you're doing NFL bets, you're winning 6 games in a row. So, and then once you've won those 2 weeks, you can either just cash out and then start back again at your $100.
Yeah.
So I've added up a little.
Is there a cash out value? Like, so we're taking 20% of the winnings. Do we ever get to, like, because obviously the odds are going to be different. So do we get to, like, say we get to $1,000, do we cash out fucking?
So in my little scenario, the aim of the game is to try just, you know, go 2 straight weeks, so 6 games where, you know, it's only under $2, so they're pretty safe. And then the game
starts again.
And then, you've hit your 6, you know, you've hit your 2 weeks, which is where I got the 2 and under with all those other 2-2-2s as well. And then whatever you win, and then you just start at $100 again.
Okay, cool. So it goes in 2-week blocks.
2-week blocks. So
I like this.
Start with $100, 2 legs per game, under $2 odds or thereabouts.
The Neds 2 and under.
Yep. And then, you keep 20% of the winnings, roll over 80%. So we'll get to it in a sec because NBA's starting. But on the next page, I've picked 3 2 legs for NBA, and then I've just done a little calculation on what you would have won.
Yes.
If you won just, that's only a week's worth, but what you would have won. But we'll get to that in a sec. But boys, NFL Week 8 preview with our 2 and under segment. First game, we've got Rams versus Vikings, which Steve-O, coincidentally, we've both chosen that game as our bet tech for the week.
Ominality.
Do we want to just jump back and forth to the bet techs here or save it?
Nah, stick with the segment.
Save it for the end. So, okay. Rams $2.35 versus Vikings $1.60. So for this game, I've gone Justin Jefferson over 60 plus receiving yards. There's only been 1 game this year that he hasn't got over that. And Kyron Williams anytime scorer. So
what's that come to, that one?
Yeah, being this early in the week,
doesn't have it.
I can't tell you the odds, but I just know from putting these bets on, it's going to be around the $2. If you're mainly just doing over the prop yard, so receiving or rushing for 2 legs, it'll definitely be under 2. This one might just be over because it's an anytime touchdown scorer. So are you just double checking now there? Yeah. It's hot in here, man. Is anyone else sweating or nah?
It's only you, bro.
That aircon just might not be hitting me.
A little bit.
Yeah,
you're coming down from the weekend still, bro.
Wow, I was in the trenches.
That stinks, bro. Shout out, Neds.
Struggle.
Wow, bro. Steve, like I've picked these ones for NFL, but like as I was just saying to Jack, the odds aren't out yet. But I just know from from choosing these sort of legs the last few weeks, it'll be around that $2.
Like Tyreek Hill ATS is up to like $3 now because Miami are going shit, and I'll fucking ditch them as my team.
They're terrible, but Rams Vikings Jefferson over 60 yards, so that'll be an alt receiving over, and then Kyron Williams anytime touchdown scorer. He's scored every game. Running back for Rams. They're going pretty decent, so they get down the line, they'll just hit him every time till he scores a bit of a gun.
Yep.
Then we go into the Bengals-Eagles. That'll actually be a good matchup, boys. Steve-O, your Eagles are... Look, they haven't been great to start the season, but they're
not soaring.
They had a... No, they're not. They're not. They're eyeing off red bin lins, brother.
Fucking oath they are.
And Portaloos. Bengals, they've been hitting hot and cold as well, so that'll actually be a good matchup. So this one I've got Jamar Chase over 50 plus receiving yards. Again, he's only not got that once.
See, like that's going to be paying like $1.20.
What, just both of those legs?
Well, no, yeah, that'll be Jamar to hit that at
Yeah.
50 plus. That'll be paying like $1.20.
Yeah.
Saquon over 60 plus rushing yards once
$1.30,
again.
I reckon.
Like only hasn't got that once this season. Yeah, it'll be paying like $1.28. So that's a perfect little 2 and under. Ned's 2 and under there. I like that
for sure. And then Steelers.
Fuck, I love this game already.
Yeah, you're welcome, boys.
Can I start with $1,000?
If that's within your means, buddy, you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Steelers Giants. So Malik Neighbours, he's just been injured, but come back on the weekend, had a bit of a slow trot, but he's been getting over 50 plus receiving yards, and then George Pickens over 40 plus receiving yards. That'll be similar, I reckon, about $1.60, $1.70. That one there. So next week, check the odds. We'll put these in the open group. But because the games are on different days, we can roll it in. So you can do on Friday. Hopefully you don't gamble your money over the weekend, but save your funds for this specific segment. Do it Monday and then go Tuesday. Hopefully we hit 3 from 3 out of there to start it off and hit the 1 out of 2 weeks.
Because you're all degens and you're like myself, you want to know if you hit the 3, you hit all 6 you hit all 6 bets.
Yep. What are
you going to come out?
Are you taking out the 20%?
Oh yeah, and I added it in at the end.
And where are these funds going? Like in our pocket, or
This is all us. This is all fucking.
can we do we put them towards something? Or
Nah.
Just do it at your own peril.
Own peril.
Yeah, I'm
then
just
you go
fucking.
weekend.
Can I put
Nice
10
week.
fucking wire news on the card?
yeah. No, I'm just
I was up. I was down 1,800 on the weekend.
like,
yeah.
are we paying Lexi with this money or something? Because
Oh,
he's fucking
then-
got time and Lou coming out.
Yeah,
their
well,
arse.
20% of the winnings really should be going to Lexi's wage. So, anyway, just real quickly on that, if you take some liberties, let's just say all those bets right there, Rams, Vikings game, Bengals, Eagles, and the Steelers versus Giants, and you pick your legs, let's just say they're all $2, right? And you ride this thing like you should.
Yep.
yeah.
So you win the first one, you got $100 on that.
Boom.
Well, so there's
So,
200.
200.
That's right. You take the 20% out
Yeah, so you take 20
of
bucks.
the
Or you
winnings.
take $40 out of the winnings.
Of the winnings.
So 20.
So $20 out,
20 bucks.
180 on the next game.
So then you're
Boom.
rolling the whole balance over again on the next.
So
You're doing 180.
Did you take 20% of the winnings out? I think we'll get to in a sec my NBA one. I think those numbers might be slightly wrong because I just took 20%
Of the total.
Of the
Of
total.
Of total.
not-
Yeah,
not
no.
the
So
profit.
I've just gone. So this is how I've worked it out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just give you step by step. First fucking game, you go up to 200.
Yeah.
Put 20 to the side, 180 on the next game. Boom, 360.
360, yeah. Good rapper.
Good rapper.
Open for him at Oxford Street Party.
You take off
2013.
76. 72 because that's 20%.
Yep.
$36 is 10%. 72 is 20%. So boom, off to the side. You then put
290 fucking
something
whatever.
on. So 360 times 288
Yeah.
on the next game. So times it by 2 again. 576. Now, if you get to this point,
Yeah. You're laughing.
But how much is then? There's already a bit in the bank as well, like
the winnings.
So then,
So you take the winnings.
yeah,
You end up with, including the stake, the original stake of $100.
Yeah.
$688.
Yeah, fuck
is that
yeah.
with the bank? And
That's with the winnings. The winnings you've kept off to the side.
And that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's if you're maxing it out at the
$2, yeah.
$2,
Yeah,
which
hitting
every
that
time
limit
you're
up.
not, but just for argument's sake,
Argument's sake. It
Yeah.
was the
That's
easiest
best
thing to
case
do.
scenario.
Best case scenario.
for sure.
Yeah.
So, look, just reading all that out loud, you go, fuck, that sounds really good. Why haven't I been doing that for the last 8 rounds or whatever?
I was
But
going to say my whole life, but yeah.
yeah, for sure.
No, that's what I mean. This is a very professional
Thanks, champ.
way at punting.
Yeah.
I like it. We're gonna have to trademark this system.
Yep.
The Ned's 2 and under.
Yep. Boys, and NBA is coming back as well, and we're going to apply this same segment to that in a second. But firstly, Steve-O, you want to read the NBA Ned special that they're doing, similar to the NFL one they were doing?
Yeah, so they've got for the NBA 25-26 season. You got a typo there, Brandon.
Sorry, bro.
Place a head-to-head.
24-25, but I have.
Sorry, 24-25. I fucked up, and 1 year in the future.
25-26.
Yeah, so coming to you from the future, Ned's headquarters. Place a head-to-head bet on any NBA ESPN game this week, and if you're next week, and if your selection is
this week starts tomorrow.
Oh, starts tomorrow. Shit. Yeah. Okay, let me go back to the start. Coming to you from the future, Ned's headquarters.
Yeah,
Nedley.
Place a head-to-head bet on any NBA ESPN game this week, and if your selection is ahead by 12 or more points at halftime, we'll pay you out as a winner. This applies to the first $250 staked, single bets only.
And if you fucking have gambled on NBA before,
just so you took the words out of my fucking mouth, bro. Like
teams are up
by
18,
fucking
25,
cunts.
and they blow the lead.
And they
down.
come back and lose, cunt. I've fucking even said this on this podcast many a times before. I will never, ever understand that. There is not another sport that happens more fucking prevalently.
Yeah, prevalently. Yeah,
nice.
Or often in layman's terms.
Yeah.
It's like it happens fucking every fucking game, bro. Like a team is up by 30 and they just come back. They go on these runs.
Yeah.
And I will never understand what it is in basketball. Like these fucking swings and like these heaters and can't fucking... I just don't understand how it's fucking possible. Brody and Carson have tried to explain it to me before, but it does not make sense why it happens so fucking often. There's no other sport in the world that a team can get out to such a significant lead and the other team is so fucking confident that lead is going to come back. And it happens every fucking game.
You know where I think it stems from? Back to our stripper friends, Hope and Faith.
Yeah.
If you're in a sport where it constantly happens that leads are chased down, you have this belief that, oh yeah, we'll get them. And I'm just thinking even back to Rocky Rockets, the amount of times I've seen them down that come back in the last quarter.
But why is it specific to basketball?
I think
why, if you're good enough to get out to that lead, then there's... In another sport, you're thinking then there's a discrepancy in skill. So, for example, Australia, Gillaroos versus Papua New Guinea on the weekend. It was fucking 38-0 at halftime. The end score was fucking 80-0. Like, they got out to fucking a 40-point lead and then fucking pumped them again by another 40 points.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like... Usually when you're
winning up by 20 at halftime
and then they're up by
40
fucking exactly.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you're saying.
Why does it always fucking regress back to like this fucking? It's just like, oh, that team. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry, we're down fucking 20. That's like a fucking anomaly. Like they're actually not 20 points better than us, and it's going to come back.
That's what I'm saying. Strippers, Hope and Faith have been putting in some work.
But
the
I
boys
don't got the answer, Sway.
Yeah.
I don't got the answer, Sway.
Someone needs to fucking
Do a study.
Someone needs to get on ayahuasca and fucking tell me about it because for the life of me, I will never buy into any fucking, I don't know, shooting percentage, field goal percentage, fucking money ball. I don't give a fuck. Like, if you're getting out to a lead like that, and everything I've ever seen in every other sport that I've ever fucking known and watched or played or fucking whatever, it's just when a team gets out to a fucking lead like that, there's obviously a discrepancy in fucking skill. You're that much better than them, and therefore you should go on with that fucking. That's the game trend. Like,
Yeah.
So
what you're trying to say is this offer from Kerry Nedley is actually great value.
In a fucking
unreal.
very long-winded fucking rant, which I do love. That offer is
a
fucking
great
off
offer.
its head, bro, because that happens more than you will fucking know.
And like, as you can just see by glancing over these couple games of hand picked out for the next few days for NBA, like some of the odds are decent, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, these teams, you could argue they're a bit mismatched, but a $2.80 Knicks always beats $1.44 Celtics. There's 80 games in the year.
Yep.
But favourites lose fucking all the time as
Yeah,
well.
100%.
And I do like these selections we've got here aren't really result based.
Yeah,
because of that reason.
I'm not a big results-based punter in the NBA because it
just fucking
fails you awfully
all the
a lot
time.
more than not. But these few legs,
Sorry, bro. I just want to back to our little game.
little rule book.
Yeah, which I'm super excited to play.
Yep.
Are we rolling this over for both these? Like, so we're rolling this over every day for 2 weeks, or are we just doing
So how I envisioned it,
tomorrow.
you either choose NFL one week and then you go NBA the next week.
Yeah.
I wouldn't cross pollinate them. Just for some reason, I reckon that might just throw a little
cross
spanner into it.
germinate? Yeah.
So, or even just go NFL for 2 weeks and then maybe try NBA for the next 2 weeks. But I still don't hate if you do NFL.
Yeah.
I'm going fresh. Fuck it. I'm going NBA starting tomorrow.
If you go Friday, Monday, Tuesday NFL, then I don't mind if you then do NBA for the rest of the week.
Yeah, right.
Hit your 2 weeks, you know what I mean?
And I wouldn't mind if we did just jump straight into a cross germination of, we're betting every day because then the bank, then the balance
are on my level.
Well, no, then the balance is like you just said, fucking
yeah.
680 after 1 week.
Yeah, that's
$2
$2
after 3 games.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
right.
me dead, cunt.
Including the stakes, so you take 100 off, which is 588, but still fuck.
Can you imagine every day but God's day times 2?
Yeah.
Like that's getting up to some fucking 100 in the 10K challenge shit.
Yeah.
Like literally.
It is.
If it's maxed out at 2 and we're gambling on every day but God's day at $2, 2 and under.
Yeah.
Shout out, Neds.
So, boys, in this NBA example here, I'll skip ahead in the sense that I'll tell you what you could possibly win based on these odds here. So, if we won all of these 3 games, which are 2-legger, and then a 1-legger, because it's max 2 legs, so you can go a 1-leg if you want. You would have banked 149 for your. So that's just what. If you lose after the 3, you've still got 149 in the bank.
Yeah.
But if you win them all, you've got the 149 plus the last bet you would have won is $350, but you started with 100, so you would have 149 contingency, and then you would have profited 250. Does that make sense? Or
Yeah,
explain that a bit confusing. Yeah,
That's at these legs here. Tatum,
That's
20 points. Brown, 20 points. That pays $1.67.
Yep.
Cunningham, 20 points. Siakam, 6 rebounds, $1.71. And Mavs, negative 7.5 handicap, $1.92. So,
yeah.
I am going to pretty much copy this,
except
for the Mavs Spurs thing. I'm going to make my own little one there.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Have you started watching Starting 5? Okay.
I'm only 2 eps in,
Yeah, I'm about ep 8, I think. It's really good.
Yeah, I like how, what's his name from Timberwolves there? He's just like plays a little villain in the,
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards, yeah. He's
little
got that.
skits cunt.
Yeah, for sure. Got that little villain personality. I don't know if that's really himmy, but puts it on for the doc. Have you finished it, bro?
Nah, I think I'm ep 8, so I'm nearly there. Ep 10.
Yeah, very nice. But yes, that's NBA's back. Get on that Ned special, everyone. But get on the Neds 2 and under. I want to call it nice 2 and under, but
yeah, right. Let's call it. Yeah. Fuck, we do a lot for Neds.
Nice 2 and under brought to you by Neds.
Yeah,
nice.
Very
we can cross pollinate.
We love cross pollinating. Yeah. Don't you worry.
Until we sign
this though.
Until we sign the contract.
Acronym YN2U.
Yeah, it's a lot of that. That's like some fucking sounds like a Skrillex Diplo song or something.
Yeah.
YN2U. Oh fuck!
Or some like old school boombox cartel.
She's got everything going for it.
Yeah. So that's what I cooked up in the kitchen over the weekend, boys. But
did a bit of Walter Whiting. I love it.
Gambling brought to you by Neds. We've pretty much gambled this whole show, really. So the whole show is brought to you by Neds. As you all know.
Big Neds guys.
But boys, want to get into some Neds Bet Tech write-offs from last week. We all went on a little.
We all had an Ezra Mam head-on collision at the fucking.
We can go L for L.
El Chapo.
Fuck, we went worse than Tyler's tips at the Everest champ. Wow, he was on a small cooler, brother.
Fuck me, can't.
He didn't. Him and Crowe were betting every race for Everest and the Caulfield on the big screen.
Yeah, so disheartening too.
And they'll just go and win. To be fair, they'll just go and win bets because fucking we're not here to fuck spiders. We're here
Man,
to win.
all those. I'm not trying to run punting access down, but I had a tip sheet from punting access. I had a tip sheet from degenerates gambling with fucking. Whose house party did we go to? Real rich cunt. Up in the fucking
Crowy.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Keel.
Keel, that's
Keely's,
it. Tommy
Keely's.
Keel, yeah. Tommy
Very
Keel
rich,
sending
generational wealth.
Yeah. He's sending through a tip sheet. I've got fucking all these tip sheets. I'm finding the fucking Da Vinci Code where they all overlap like a fucking Venn diagram, like fucking and right in the middle. Here's the tip. Gonna bring me a shit. Cunt runs fucking fourth or whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, the tips were fucking pathetic. Much to the reason why I went down $1,800, down to my last responsible money, not the last money to my name, although you could argue in some senses. But then we find Jet comes over, rides his scooter over, right? Rides his e-scooter over.
And that isn't code.
And that is not code. He does have an e-scooter that he has a little bike helmet. And he goes, bro, put the fucking helmet on, ride this thing home. Like, because me and Fitzy were like, bro, if this thing doesn't win, fucking I'm out of here. Like, this is it. It's over. Put the helmet on. Lo and behold, fucking Bet gets up, shits it in, Shartins it in, right? I'm going, holy fuck.
What was the horse's name?
Righto.
Shartins.
No. Shardin.
Shardin.
Yeah. Second race. Righto, fuck. We'll give the helmet its due, see if it's fucking fluke or not.
Yeah.
Put the helmet on. Horse fucking bangs it in. Fucking Friday. We're on the way back. Now I've got like 800 in the account. So I'm like, I'll just put like 192 on it or something. Get me back over 1,000. I'll be happy with that. Put the helmet on. Race 3. Bang. Hit again. I'm like, now imagine if I was doing your fucking nice 2 and under on that, doing an 80% rollover. Cunt, I would have been fucking up. Fucking few grand. Fitzy's going hard at it. He actually pulled out like nearly fucking 10 grand over that day and fucking the Sunday. But anyway, that's a different story. 4th race. Bang. Helmet. I'm not fucking shitting you, bro. Bang. Helmet hits again.
You were laughing at the gambling guys like, haha, I'm about to leave unless you fucking give me this winner.
Literally, bro. Then I was up in the kitchen doing extracurricular shit. Race almost starts, ran down to the lounge room and put the helmet on. 5th race, bang, hit. I was like, we were that close to losing because I almost missed the jump without the helmet on, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So you would take it off each time?
Take it off, put it in the same spot.
Yeah.
Just before the race was about to hit, get up, clip it up. I would clip it up, go stand behind the couch like I was riding the couch as a horse. And then, fucking do like a Rafa Nadal fucking
God, I wish
serving
I
motion.
Yeah. It's like, it's all systematic the way you're doing the shit. Yeah, like Rafa picking his wedgies, brother.
But omens don't lie, man. It hit fucking 5 times in a row.
Omens did not lie. So,
and got me out of the shit.
So you didn't end up leaving, getting on the e-scooter, hook up the trailer, bring the Portaloos back to the back to the room. Just the gambling gods wanted to keep you on check. Eh?
That's exactly right. And then we had to go into town. So the gambling had.
So
to
what?
come.
You Ezra Mammed into town?
No. We Tara was actually driving, so
Very
she was
responsible.
She was going to goodbye dinner, so she took me and Jet to the pokies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, we all went terrible, boys. As we said earlier, Arsenal lost. Saints versus Broncos. We watched that up in the room in Sydney before we went on a little trot around the city. Steve, you had Saints to win head to head. That game was terrible.
Yeah.
Ugly watch. So yeah, Saints got rolled by the Bronx, which is crazy. And Steve, your UFC two-legger, which one or both fell?
Both of them, bro. Kyler Phillips,
Really?
fucking, I think that was a decision by Rob Font. Rob Font's gone, but I thought Kyler would get him. And then Michelle Pereira got fucking knocked out in the 5th round. 5th round knockout.
Wow.
Which is very...
They don't happen too often.
Yeah. Must have been a good fight. I didn't watch either of them because I was very tired come Sunday.
I'm sure. But Steve-O, back into it this week, yeah.
Yo.
By chance, you and I have chosen the same game here.
I do love a Friday NFL game for my bet tech.
Absolutely. Just kicks off the weekend well.
Fucking nice.
Rams v Vikings. I've just taken Vikings at the head-to-head win, $1.60. I know that's a bit of a scum line, but
10 cents above the min.
I know. If you just look at last week's one, like all those odds look pretty safe, and they all fucking lost.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I think this fucking YN2U might be a lot more difficult than we're.
No, it's going to be good.
Nah, I think
I've got it in
I'm going to stay away from results though.
See,
I'm staying away from results.
I've been putting these bets in the open group.
They
bro,
have been going great,
and they're going good, but like the markets aren't up at this stage of the week, so I'm not putting them as my bet.
exactly.
bets,
bet
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's sort of us doing this on a Tuesday is a it's like a sort of hidden curse.
Yeah, we'll be changing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Steve, what have you got, bro? Same game, eh?
Same game. I've decided after I run the numbers last week, didn't I?
Yeah.
Run the numbers.
Or did AI run the numbers?
AI run the numbers. AI did all the work.
That's right.
AI run the numbers, and I've come back and I found out after all these fucking wins, 18 of them, I'm only fucking $200 up. So
it was so funny reading all your fucking rhetoric about.
It didn't sound right.
I know because I know what he was doing. He was including the stake in the win.
The stake, yeah.
And you got to take it's net profit, not
Net
gross
profit, not gross profit.
And I was just sitting there
over
just
here,
laughing, listening to it argue with Tyler, and fucking I'm just laughing my little head off, going, "Okay, buddy, come back to the big boys." And then he goes, "Oh, sorry, I was wrong." I said, "I didn't have the heart to tell you. I didn't have the energy to argue with you, actually."
So what is the calculation you put? So what your stake is, and then what you've won.
Yeah. So all you got to do is
The difference, but then take off your original stake. Is that right?
yes.
Yeah.
Just quietly, 190 members in the Joe Rogan Opens group.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice
I
sports.
can't believe there's people joining it that don't know the show, like Chicken Dinner.
Yeah.
That was
Chicken
fucking-
dinner.
that
We're
blew-
mates with him. I caught up with him in Sydney.
Yeah, did we? No,
chicken.
I wasn't saying
Did ya?
did ya? I was saying
What?
did we find out who Chicken Dinner was?
No, bro, because that's what I thought.
Are we asking him in the chat?
No, I have. So him and Guard Dog, right? When I'm asking him, like, who
It
are
is
you?
chicken.
Yeah, when I was let's not fucking blow his cover. When I was asking these guys, like, who are you? Because they're posting heaps in there. They go, I'm thinking they know us. And they don't know us. And they're like,
And they either
"I'm
just
not
don't
fucking
reply
telling
and
you I
they're
am,
like, fuck
cunt."
off. Or
Yeah. What the fuck? So that was a bit of a wig out.
Fuck yeah. Shout
but yeah.
out chicken.
Shout out Chicken Dinner.
Send
Did
your
his-
phone
I
number
think
and we'll get you on the pod, brother.
Yeah, actually, we should do that. We'll tell him that. Anyway, yeah, no, I've decided fuck the $2 odds because you're only really just winning your stake back, really. I'm now going to do the line, which I usually do, which is, $1.90 on which I think is going to be the line. And I'm also just going to do the match points. So it's 311. It was meant to be 361. Maybe I fucked that up.
Nah, you did, because I checked it, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even then, though, that at least when I get a win now, it's a fucking win.
Yeah.
I'm off
Yeah,
this
but
fucking...
a win's a win, bro. Like,
Nah, well, not
that's
really.
why cunts
just-
play roulette.
We're just
Yeah.
doing it for the record, bro,
And cunts play the roulette's a very popular game, bro.
Important
And it's
lesson there, kids. Do not gamble to make money.
It's all for fun.
Yeah.
Like, what do you got, Steve?
Oh my god. Jeff Neal was my other one, bro.
yes, that's a good pick.
Hands of steel, Neil, brother.
Hands of steel,
Who's he
Neil.
versing?
Is he Irish?
No.
he's-
He's black fella. Who's he?
Big African American.
Yeah, African American. So
Yeah.
Who's he versing?
I can't remember. He's paying like $1.30.
Yeah, $1.30. But fuck, you had that fucking card up there, bro.
Yeah, he must be on the prelim, mate.
The fuck?
Why
Which
did
is
your
odd.
hands of steel? Neil?
What are you really gambling with?
Oh, it's Rafael Dos Anjos.
Oh, Dos Anjos,
Dos
bro.
Anjos. And fucking he's washed. Rafael's washed.
McGregor and Dos Anjos were meant to fight way back in the day when Dos Anjos was lightweight champ. McGregor rocked up to the press conference just as El Chapo, and he's like holding his hand out like this.
What, shaking it?
Yeah, because there's a famous El Chapo photo of
right.
El Chapo doing that to like Sean Penn or something when he went to interview him.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
fucking
right.
sick.
Did
But
he
anyway,
shake his hand? No.
Nah.
It was just-
Yeah. Anyway, hands of steel, Neil.
Hands of steel, Neil.
Hands of steel. What are you really gambling with? Ankalaev. Oh, no, I haven't gone Ankalaev. I've gone fucking Saeed the Bullet Magomedov, one-eyed bandit.
How's he allowed to fight with one eye?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. But anyway.
Well, I don't think he's allowed to fight anywhere in the States, because a commission won't pass him.
Same as why Bisping was never allowed to fight in the States after
Like,
he
he
lost
fights
his eye.
UFC cards, but only when
Only
they...
in fucking the Kingdom
Dhabi.
of Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, the
that
House of
sucks,
Saud.
yeah.
Yep. Chimaev, obviously, because I said he's a fucking half wolf, half human.
He's half dust gun.
Unlucky.
Pulls out of fucking minimal fights.
Unlucky Robbie Whittaker,
Knuckles.
Ben's little brother there, Ben Whittaker. They're going to go loss for loss. The Whittaker boys back-to-back weekends. Unfortunate for them, like Timmy Zoo. And Ilya Taporia, because the cunt is just very violent, very fast. And, yeah, I just believe that Father Time stops for no one.
Father Time undefeated.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, our little Hawaiian fucking princess, Max Holloway, love him. Sickest moment in UFC history. But, yeah, I just believe Taporia is going to get that done. You put those four together and you give it a price boost, Jack, that'll get you $4.10, brother, which is 10 cents over your little fucking Booker Eli rule there. 4 legs.
See, that's what I thought you were laughing at him in the group chat, going,
no.
ha, shut
Small.
up.
No, I
cunt," or
said, wow, small idiot.
Yeah.
Nothing's drastically short there. Like, there's no $1.06 in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I believe that one's going to get up. I will be posting other bets in our opens group
heard that all
because these are just, once again, the markets aren't out at time of recording. So, yeah, I'll be doing some not to go the distance. Fucking, yeah.
We'll be posting NFL, NBA will be, cunts will be humming for that daily fucking 10 legs minimum.
Yeah, and now we've got a new game. Like, holy fuck. Gambling's
Our
going to
new
go through the
game
roof.
show might be on fucking Channel 7 fucking in a month before you know.
Yeah,
it.
fucking
to you.
Eddie Maguire.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap things up, quick moment of silence for that poor bettor in the States that used a $100 bonus bet and lost by one leg for a $194,000 payout.
Wow, what was the
Wow.
NFL multi? Or?
NFL multi, yep.
Man, so
couple
many of
money
those
lines.
multis lose by a fucking
Yeah.
beast, like Barry B. Benson's dick.
Yep, Barry B. Benson's dick.
I thought you were going to talk about the lad that did a 20-leg soccer multi, $2 on it, $984,000 payout.
What?
Draws in there, upsets in there, favourites in there.
Correct scores, any of them? Nah.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
20 legs, $2 on it, nearly a milli, lost by one leg.
Fuck.
Oh, okay, more moment of silence.
And-
These guys all get cash out options.
And did Arsenal lose?
Old mate didn't get the cash out option because
I think
bonus
it was
bet.
Arsenal, bro. I believe it was Arsenal against Jason
Off,
Bournemouth.
cunt. That would be fucked.
Yeah.
You'd be off your
Bro,
fucking...
you'd never let that go for the rest of your fucking life. That would eat at your brain.
Oh, yeah.
Inception style.
I honestly think I'd have to give up gambling.
But who gives a fuck if you give up gambling? What's that going to do? That's not going to change anything.
Yeah, really shouldn't.
That right there would play
haunt
in
you.
your mind for the rest of your life, knowing you were that close to $1 million fucking
Okay.
$3.
Okay, tell me this. Bit of a would you rather. Would you rather pick lottery numbers for $1 million payout and lose by one number that you were going to pick but you decided to go with a different number? Or the 20-leg multi from $2 into $1 million and you lose by one leg?
Both are equally as terrible and equally haunting.
I think the first one, on the fact that you said you were going to go with this number but then you changed it, whereas you can live with yourself a little more with the second option, bro, because
At the end of the day, you still picked it.
at the end of the day, you
In
thought,
the second
at the time,
version where
thought
you
it was
picked the
gonna win.
20-leg sport multi, it was your team that was the last leg that failed.
Yeah, do you abandon the ship like you did with the Bronx?
Yeah.
Don't know, bro.
He gave up on the Bronx after one bad beat by the Dogs.
Both are
This cunt
fucked.
would go like Columbine on fucking...
Both would haunt
Bronx if
you
that
to the end of time. Both would require heavy prescription drugs for you to function through life.
Just your day to day.
Yeah, day to day. For you to even get out of bed in the morning,
Some PTSD stuff.
heavy prescription drugs. Like fucking, you're taking a handful of pills just to get out of bed, because that's how fucking haunting that feeling would be.
Boys,
And just remember, gambling's all for fun. It's all fun.
Gamble responsibly.
It's not to make money.
Yeah, it's not to make money. It's all for fun.
suck. Nah, odd subject to change throughout the pod there, boys. T's and C's on the Ned's website, Ned's app. You know where to find it.
And just remember, I was being serious about when we talk UFC and UFC odds that excludes South Australia. And I was also being serious about me being there next week. So come find me.
Thanks to Ned's, the best, the only.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.